right, welcome back. We've got our faces done. And top and bottom, that off. Now, to save time and clamps, you can put two different ones together. Okay? So these are the top and the bottom pieces, and to make sure that they don't glue together accidentally, let's put some wax paper between them. And we've got those. All right, let's get that way. Okay, and as you can see, I think you can see from there, the wax paper is covered in glue, but that doesn't get all over your work surface then. Crack that one. And there is your spine. All right. Clean work surface. Remove a couple things. All right. I am going to let that dry just a little bit more. But here's our 5 pieces. So there's our uprights. There's our spine. There's our top. There's our bottom. So the next step on these is to run them through the planer. Get them, so we're going to take this, there's just a little unevenness here. Actually, these did pretty well. Get them down to an even thickness for all of these. We'll take it down to about, I think I can go down to about 1/4 inch on my plane. Then sanding. I'll start with, I don't know, start rough, work my way down. I'd like to get these down to at least 180, if not 320, I think is what I've got. I want to get them really nice and polished. The spine is going to be laser etched with the young man's name. I have a colleague at work that's going to do that. And then when it's assembled, I've got a couple choices to be making in this process. I am not beveling the edges to make the joints. These are too thin, my saw isn't that precise, it's not worth it. And because this is solid wood rather than a plywood or something, or veneer, I can hide that seam fairly well, and it'll look like one solid piece of wood. Question is, do I want the 2 faces to go all the way back and all the way up? Do I want the top to sit on top and the bottom to sit on bottom? Do I want the spine to go all the entire distance out? A lot of it's going to come down to where I want to put the brass brads. Because I am going to add some brass brads to these, partially for stability, partially for looks. So I'm going to decide what looks best. But I'm going to let this dry for a little bit longer, and then we'll start planing and sanding, and then we're sitting here until the books arrive.